Hey boys, welcome back to some more Dragons 2020 career. It's round 19 of the season, and we we're amongst it. I think if we keep playing the way we are, we'll probably sneak into the top 8, which I think is honestly for the team and how we've gone, I think it's it's an achievement. But hopefully we can hit a little bit of a purple patch at the end of this year and try to sort of march in and cause a bit of a stir in the finals. But the team pretty much unchanged again. I mean, like I said at the start, there are options, and obviously I could put Corey Norman back into the team and it probably would help out, but honestly Norman in real life has played awful for the Dragons, so I'm just sort of just going off real life performances and just sort of sticking with the young guys. Obviously Sailor, there's issues there in real life, but we're not worrying about that for now. And also a little bit of a side note, I'm uploading this video. Well, when I upload this video, I'm pretty sure I mucked up the order for the videos. I think I put up Origin Game 3 before the two, I was all confused with the, what game was meant to be uploaded, and looking back at it, I think it was round 16 and 17 should have been uploaded before the Origin game, but I uploaded Game 3. I uploaded Game 3 and then the other two games which were before that, but I mean, it didn't really matter. You probably, if you looked at sort of the headlines, you might have seen the end scores, but there's no real concern there. I just thought I was like, oh geez, I got it all back to front. But regardless, we've started off pretty strongly here in this game. Beautiful ball. Tyson Frizzell, Zach Lomax burns Charles Nickel-Klokstad at fullback and dives into the corner. They're going upstairs, but Zach Lomax has done a tremendous job there to finish off a brilliant bit of work by Frizzell. Just great ball. He's not a ball player, Frizzell. I mean, that's probably one. It's probably one area that he could definitely try to improve. I think honestly, Frizzell, he should be better than he is. the size of him, the speed, the power, that was rather frustrating. I thought he was going to come in and make the tackle, but he just stood in the way of the pass, and we just saw it straight to him. We are going to give away a penalty, so they're going to take the 2 points. So they get 2 back there, so 6 points to 2. But yeah, Frizzell just, I don't know. I mean, there's games he plays incredible, but there's so many games where I feel like he sort of just goes missing. He doesn't do what he should, is right. Jordan Pereira down the sideline, little goosey to beat Klokstad, and then he got turned around. I tried to pass it back because I thought he was going to get pushed into touch, and it maybe a tough call, but it probably did go forward slightly. So yeah, not the greatest bit of play on the wing there by Pereira. Didn't know what to do with the footy, but yeah, Frizzell, who was this? Joe Tarpany. He's going to go straight through some awful defense. That's abysmal. That's abysmal defense on your own try line. It was actually like 20 meters out. Tarpany, very strong runner. Just Cameron McInnes, and I think it was that man Frizzell we're talking about, just left a massive gap. And Matt Duffy also caught on his heels. Wasn't there to attempt to make the tackle really. And the Raiders going to go 2 points up with that penalty goal earlier. But yeah, Frizzell, I mean, I think, honestly, just getting a little offload in his game, because I'm sure he has offloaded the footy, but I really can't, I honestly can't remember him offloading a football. He runs strongly, he's hard to put down, but I just can't remember him actually offloading. And, I think they overrate offloading and ball playing a little bit with forwards. I think, at the end of the day, they're meant to just run hard and get smacked like that, but, I do think a guy like Frizzell getting a little offload, he's so hard to handle, but yeah, just the inconsistency for me. So it'll be interesting to see how he goes. There's a beautiful ball. Adam Clune puts the foot down, and he's gonna just score a sensational try in the corner. That's very reminiscent of the Zach Lomax try. For old Nickel-Klokstad. I'm pretty sure it's Klokstad at the back there. A bit of a whiff again, so he's had a bit of a stinker at fullback in this first half, but great try. It was great work by Benny Hunt getting out of dummy half and putting Clune through a great gap. And Lomax with the conversion there. Sensational. As the pass here. Shocking ball. Paul Vaughan picks it up. He's racing downfield. Tries to get the pass away, but goes to ground. Probably the right idea. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see how how Frizzell goes at the Knights. Because, I mean, has he been at the Dragons his whole career? As a little knock-on, apparently. That's frustrating. We could have had a chance to really push the ascendancy in this first half. But yeah, change of scenery, change of team. So I'm keen to see. It's always interesting to see like new recruits and how they go at new clubs, because you know it's tough to sort of change your whole life and play with a whole group of new boys. So we're gonna go into the sheds here with a lead, 12 points to 8. Do we deserve the lead? I don't know. I mean, we played all right, but we let the Raiders back into it with some silly errors. We've looked pretty good in attack, though, so I think, 12-8, we'll take it. We just need to sort of pick up our... just stop the handling errors. There's a decent kick downfield. Dufty giving good chase there. Makes a good shot on Nick Kotrick. Going to throw me to touch. That's great work by Matt Dufty. Not a noted defender, but he puts his body on the line there and just scoots downfield. It was a good attempted kick, didn't really execute, but great result at the end of the day. Is Tristan Saylor through the gap, gets the pass. Jordan Pereira, I thought he was away down the sideline, but good defense there at the scramble by the Raiders. As a pass across, we had him through the gap, but Jack Whiting comes up with the Hail Mary play to pick off the footy, and he saved a certain 4-pointer. So the Raiders survive. Still plenty of time in this game, 15 minutes left, and they're only 4 points down, which is always a very nervous scoreline, because the AI very rarely misses conversions unless they're wide out. So you got to be very careful. As Hodgson, a little scamper there from dummy half, gets very, very close. Last tackle though, gonna be. I'm always worried about the little dart over here. It's going to be George Williams. Oh, I knew because I was so close, he was just going to sort of force his way, or try to force his way over, but thankfully we were awake to the threat and stopped him. But 10 minutes to go. They're going to get a penalty there. It's one of those ones where they played it quickly and just threw the ball into our players on the ground. They're going to take the 2 points though, which is obviously very silly, but we're pretty happy with it for sure. So we'll take a 2-point lead coming into the final 5 or so minutes. The Raiders, again, they've had all the footy in this last 10 or 15 minutes, but Jason Saab, they had a little bit of room to move, but the big tall winger there, Saab, does a good job just holding his wing and throwing Kotrick into touch. So I mean, that, don't want to speak too soon, but that should be the ball game. I mean, we should just play some smart footy here. As Pereira down the sideline, beautiful work off the scrum. He's going to score a scintillating try, and that's going to wrap this game up. Makes it 6-point lead. Zach Lomax should get the conversion to make it 8 points. And I mean, it's a game that I mean, we look good in attack. I probably one of the more impressive games in attack we've had in a while. I think our attack has been very clunky in the last, month or so. So it's good we finally got a few points on the board here. Look pretty slick. Tristan Saylor was good. Adam Clune, Ben Hunt, our dummy half, was solid. So it's good to see, starting to put things together, and hopefully we can sort of take this. And it's a big win against the Raiders team, who are very, very strong. So we will we'll hopefully gain a lot of confidence coming into the back end of the season off a win like this. As Saylor throws a dummy, goes straight through. Beautiful work by the young fella, looking to stand up clock stab, puts the kick in. Blake Laurie, the man chasing Ben Hunt as well, is just going to trickle over the dead ball line. But nice little heads up play there, and we get a good win. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this series. Make sure to like and comment, and I'll see you in the next one.